You know what breaks my heart? It's not failure, it's wasted potential. Because failure means you tried. It means you stepped into the arena. You got punched, bruised, but you learned. But wasted potential, that means you never even showed up. You had the tools, the talent, the strength, but you chose comfort over growth. So tonight, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the 10 silent signs that you are wasting your potential. And I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to wake you up. Because you've got one life, one shot. And it's time you start living like it. Now, friends, the first reason your potential begins to rot is the illusion of the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment. There's only now. So many of you are standing still because you're waiting for things to feel right, waiting for the timing, the courage, the approval. But life doesn't wait. The people who change the world don't wait. They begin when it's messy. They move when they're scared. They act before they're ready. If you keep waiting for perfect, you'll wait forever. Perfection is procrastination wearing a suit. So stop waiting. Start now. Here's the next sign. Your mouth runs faster than your feet. You talk more than you act. You've got all the ideas, all the plans. But every time it's time to move, you speak instead of act. Talk feels good. Talk feels safe. But potential doesn't grow from words. It grows from work. You don't need to announce every move. You don't need applause for every step. Real power moves in silence. So stop telling the world what you'll do and start showing them what you've done. Now listen carefully. The next silent killer of potential is fear. Fear doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you're not good enough? But fear only has power if you feed it. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's doing it anyway. Every time you move forward while afraid, fear loses strength. Because you belong to purpose, not panic. Let's move to another truth. Comfort is the silent thief of greatness. If everyone around you agrees with you, you're in the wrong room. Comfort feels safe, but it steals your fire. Growth happens only when you step into discomfort. When you surround yourself with people who push you, challenge you, and demand more from you. Ask yourself, are your surroundings helping you evolve or keeping you average? Because comfort is where potential goes to die. And then comes comparison. That constant habit of measuring your life against someone else's. Comparison is the thief of joy. But worse, it's the killer of potential. Every second you wish you had someone else's talent or opportunity is a second stolen from building your own. Your path is your own. Your story is your own. Your pace is your own. Stop scrolling through other people's success stories and start writing your own. Your potential lives in your lane, no one else's. Now here's a dangerous one. You settle for good enough. Good enough is the language of the lost. It's what people say when they've stopped believing in greatness. You weren't born for average. You were built for impact. Every time you settle for good enough, you teach your soul to stop fighting. Raise your standard. Demand more of yourself. Potential dies the moment you make peace with average. There's another voice we need to talk about. The one inside you. You know it. The whisper that says, you're meant for more. You try to drown it with distractions, but it never leaves. That voice is your calling. Ignore it too long, and regret starts to scream louder. Every person has a gift, but not everyone unwraps it. Listen to that voice. Act on it. Become who you were born to be. Now let's face one of the biggest lies of all. That failure is something to fear. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Every time you fall, you learn something no book, no mentor, no podcast could ever teach you. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the process of success. If you've never failed, you've never really tried. So stop running from failure. Run through it, because it's the fastest way to your potential. Here's another truth. Potential doesn't die because people aren't talented. It dies because they don't finish what they start. You start strong. You feel excited. But the moment it gets hard, you stop. That's how potential decays. Not from lack of skill, but lack of follow-through. Winners don't stop when they're tired. They stop when it's done. Discipline is the bridge between potential and power. So finish what you start. And finally, the most dangerous sign of all, you've forgotten who you are. You've forgotten your strength. You've forgotten your worth. You've forgotten that fire inside your chest. But it's still there, the fighter, the dreamer, the warrior, the part of you that once believed you could do anything. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are your potential, untapped, unbroken, waiting to rise again. You were not sent here just to survive. You were sent here to create, to inspire, to impact. Stop waiting for permission. Stop blaming your past. Stop making excuses for why you're not where you want to be. You don't need more time. You need more intensity. You don't need more luck. You need more consistency. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Every great life begins with one decision. I will no longer settle for less than I'm capable of. So I'll ask you this. Will you keep wasting your potential? Or will you wake up tomorrow ready to fight for it? Because the world doesn't need more talkers. It needs doers. It needs believers. It needs you. Stand tall, lift your head, and promise yourself you will not waste another day, another hour, another heartbeat of your potential. Your story isn't over. It's waiting for you to start writing it again. And when you rise, the world will remember your name, not for what you said you'd do, but for what you did. You are capable. You are powerful. You are enough. Your potential is your gift, and the world is waiting for you to use it. So go out there. Chase your purpose. Live with passion. And when life knocks you down, get back up. Because you, my friend, are not done yet.